All right, so let's try this broken function level access control. This is the one I think that I see most often in real APIs. There is a function it performs that it fails to secure with authentication. So we go here and at the you log in as before, and we view the shop. Now I think the fact that I'm already logged in is good enough. I get to the Burp browser here. Okay, I'm in. Now I go to the shop. Okay. Now I'm going to move the instructions to the side so I can demonstrate it here. All right, so I'm logged in and I'm in the shop. Make this big to cover the other things to make the screen less confusing. All right. Now in Burp, I want to find the request that loaded this list of products. So I go to Burp and I go to the proxy history, and here's get products. That's the one. Okay, this is what loads the products. There's the request, and here's the response. And the response is just giving me JSON information about these products, a seat for $10 and a wheel for $10 and so on. All right. Now a customer should only be able to view the products, not add or change them. So we're going to see if that restriction is enforced. I'm going to take this and right click and send to the intruder. And this is something I've never done before. We're going to fuzz the verb here. We're going to try to use this get request and change it into a different variable like post or delete or something. So what we're going to do is go to the sniper attack, clear all the old section marks, and highlight the verb and modify it. So I add this. Now that is the variable, and I don't have any payload here, so it's not actually going to do anything, but I'm going to see if it will accept another verb. So I go to payloads and I paste in a list of HTTP verbs from the project, which is here, including put, post, connect, patch, and things like that. Now I run the attack. It's going to try all of those verbs, and I expect to see not allowed. Put 200, this no verb is accepted, get treated as a get. Put is not allowed. Post gives you a 400, so I can go to the response down here, there, method not allowed, and see what they're doing. Post is a bad request because fields are required. Head is okay. Delete is not allowed. It's possible it would have let me delete records, but it won't. Connect is going to give me a bad request, but that's coming from Cloudflare, which is my proxy server. Patch is not allowed, and options, 200 is okay. So head and options work, but those just retrieve data and don't send it. The only interesting result is post. Post said fields were required down here. Name is required, price is required. See, that suggests that it's actually letting me do a post. It's not rejecting it as an invalid verb. It's saying if I were to put valid data down here, it would send it up. So I'm going to right-click this post and send it to the repeater, and I can finish this request and make it valid. And so I'm going to add a JSON line including this information. So I can just copy it from here, for example, to get the right format. Paste. All right. And now I can just fill in something. So I want to put in new item from Sam. And the price can be $10. And the image URL can be item.ping. Okay. And now I send it. The response, still bad request. Not a valid string. Did I foul it up somehow? All right. Well, before I use new item, let's try that. New item. Price, $10. Item URL, item.ping. It was all in one line. It formatted it like this. Let's see if it takes that. Still a bad request. Not a valid string, a valid number, not a valid string. How rude. Name call. Wait a minute. These brackets are in the wrong place. That's the problem. Oh, the brackets were part of the thing I copied it from. Okay, I just didn't make it more careful. Those brackets are what's wrong. Okay. Those brackets were from the error message. There we go. Now that looks like valid JSON. Let's try that. Yep, now it's 200 okay. And now you should be able to see the new item if you look in the shop. So I refresh this page. And there's a new item for 10 bucks. Yep. All right. And putting my name in it would help me make sure it's the one I put up, not one another student put up. But anyway, that's the point. And now you can buy an item. So if you, my available balance is $100. So I click buy in the new item. And I click OK. My available balance, now I click shop again. My available balance has now fallen to $90. So that makes sense. Now I can send another post request with a negative price. If I go back to Burp, I'm going to make Sam's, I'm going to edit this, the request, not the response. Okay, I'm going to make Sam's gift item with a price of negative 110. There. And now send that. Response tells me it's okay. So now when I go to the store, that item should exist. Sam's gift item. And if my balance is $90, when I buy that one, my balance is now $200. So that's pretty awesome. All right. So anyway, that's a fun one to do. And I'll stop this video.